Welcome, citizens of the Kaiju Nation. Me again here, back with another two-part toy review. This time I'm doing my Kamen Rider Figmas. I have Kamen Rider Wing Knight and Kamen Rider Siren. I'm going to be reviewing Kamen Rider Wing Knight first, and then I'm going to be doing Kamen Rider Siren. Alright, here we have the box of the Kamen Rider Figma of Wing Knight. You can see his vent card. You can see him, two of his weapons, his sword and his lance. It's a pretty nicely well done box. It's got the little Dragonite symbol right there. On the side, you have, a picture of the figure, and it's pretty good detailed. You get a good idea of what it's gonna look like when you take it out. A bunch of production stills of what things you can do with his thing, more of his accessories. On this side, you have Figma and Action Figure Series, Max Factory, Kamen Rider, or whatever. And then on the top, you have, a picture of him, the name Figma. On the other side, on the bottom, it's the same exact thing. All right, let's open it up. All right, now this figure is detailed very, very nicely. In a future review, I'll be doing a comparison between his SH, which I'm ordering right now as this video is being made. But overall, he's got a very nice detail, very show accurate. I'm very pleased with this thing. I'll turn him around a little bit, but his mask and his mouth are very nicely detailed from a shoulder pad and stuff. I mean, it's just for a small figure. This figure is about maybe 6 inches, maybe a little less. But overall, just very nice detail all across the board. I mean, I'm very pleased with that. His accessories are in well scale with him, which I'll be getting into in a few in a few seconds. But if you can just get a good look at those details, very nice. That's one of the highlights of this figure series. The details of these ones. Some of the human characters that Figma makes aren't as good because it's a human character and it's a little hard to do. But these little armored characters like the Kamen Rider just have exceptional detail. And if you can get a little look at the belt, it's just very nice. Like, it has all the symbols on there. There's nothing really missing from it, as far as I know. And other than that, it's just really nice looking. Alright, his first off accessory, which really stands out, is his cape. It's a bat, because that's his vent card. He's kind of the Batman of Kamen Riders anyways, but I really like this one. It's a fabric-y type material. It's got a little wiring on the bottom so you can kind of pose and kind of hold and stuff, but it looks really nice on him and it stays on his back real well. Over here we have his hands. I like that Figma has little hand holders for all that stuff. You have hands for holding things, hands for gripping, open hands, just the palm hands for posing, and then one hand for holding his card, which I'll show you, which is probably his smallest accessory. And over here we have his lance and his sword. And right here I'm showing the vent card. It's so tiny. This is the hand that it's made for, so it can slide in there and hold it. But it's a very tiny accessory. You have to keep it inside the bag they gave you for the accessories. I'm glad that they did this, but it's so small. You can easily lose that. I almost lost it the first time I got it. So if you get one of these, be extra careful with this accessory. I cannot stress that enough. It's well detailed. I can't really show because this is as far as the camera can zoom, but it's exactly as shown in the TV show. Just well designed, detail overall, but it's so small. So I'll say again, please be extra careful if you get this figure yourself, because you will lose it if you're not careful with it. All right. Now to show him with some of his things on and some of his posability. All right, this is him, with his nice cape on. I'm just gonna show his posability. He has a good amount. Head rotation, up. He doesn't really have a lot of up-down rotation. A little up and down rotation. He can fully rotate. I'm not gonna rotate it fully because that just looks stupid. Arm articulation, you can do the full 360. His arms go out that much because of his shoulder pad. He's got rotation right here. You can still rotate right there. You just have to be careful because the joints can come loose and come out. Wrists are probably one of my favorite things because he actually has wrists that move up and down. That's probably one of my favorite things. And also, they rotate a full 360. Feet are a little different. If you can see right there, it's not actually jointed at the hip. It's jointed almost at his thigh or something like that right there. So you can only do about that much of leg rotation and stuff, only around in this area. But he's got the the full knees and stuff. You can bend them like that for different poses. Feet can kind of go side to side, up, down, basic stuff to kind of hold him in place. But he's pretty sturdy. That's what makes him really sturdy compared to most figures in these lines. That he can actually, you know, hold his ground. He doesn't need any extra support. And which I think I may have forgotten to mention, but that was holding with the cape up. But he comes with this, in case you want to have him, you know, dynamically soaring into the air or something like that. But this is what they usually come with. Alright, okay, for my final verdict on this one, I'll do the other, after I do the other one, I'll give you the full verdict, but as for this one, if you can find him for a good price, I found this guy, literally for about 20 bucks. I do recommend getting this one. I'm not a big fan of the other riders in the series, but Wing Knight, you really just gotta have. He's the second main character. I thought he should have been the main. He's overall just a nicely made figure. He's an awesome character. He's an awesome masked rider. And I just highly recommend him, a 5 out of 5 figure-wise. I'll be doing the SH, which is probably going to be, you know, even better than this. But for what you're getting, if you can't find the SH, definitely pick up the Kamen Rider Wing Knight Figma. It's a great purchase. Alright, in my next video, I'll be doing Kamen Rider Siren.